Greetings, everyone. It's Thursday, 19th of August, 2021. What I want to talk about this morning is what escrow companies, title companies do in reference to a real estate transaction. It's really very simple. They are the neutral third party that makes the transaction work for both the buyers and the sellers. What they do is once you have consummated a contract, escrow is opened. Escrow is open at the company. At that point, the title company makes sure. Well, first off, let me back up a step. That's where you, as a buyer, you would take or send your earnest money deposit to when you're buying a home or land, whatever. Okay. Then their job is to coordinate with the buyer's agent, the seller's agent, the buyers, and the sellers. They send out some forms, real simple forms for them to fill out. You know, who are they? What's their contact information? Are they going to be present for escrow? Where do you want the funds set? Stuff like that. Simple stuff. Now, the title end of it, when you talk about title insurance, they research the property for any liens or any encumbrances against the property. And they put it out in a preliminary title report before close of escrow, which is provided to both parties, buyers and sellers and their respective agents. If there's anything strange on there, my job, whether I'm representing a seller or a buyer, is to read what is called Schedule B, to look at any encumbrances. Are there any strange liens out there that have to be addressed? Are there any tax liens that maybe a seller didn't know about? Just an example. To look at the easements, to look at ingress, egress, maybe if there's a water well addendum or water well rights involved. They research everything out because they're going to be the ones that are going to be insuring that piece of property with title insurance. You know, it's they want to think of it like auto insurance. They're not going to insure you unless they research what type of person you are, what kind of vehicle you're buying, what's your past driving record. So it's the same with what is the past history of this property, what's attached to it, and looking for encumbrances to make sure that the buyer is not going to pick up some encumbrance later on because the title company missed it. That's the reason for the title insurance. Their job is to gather all the paperwork necessary to consummate the transaction, have the buyers and sellers sign it along with their respective realtors. And once it's all done, paperwork is, they get the money from, for example, even if it's a cash sale, it comes from the buyer. If it's finance, it comes from the lender. So they work with the lender as well, and they balance the sheets together, make sure they're all on the same page. And they keep everyone informed. That's what they do. They don't favor the buyer. They don't favor the seller. That's not their job. They are neutral. Remember that. Okay. So with that said, once both parties are signed off, at that point, then they send the paperwork electronically down to escrow. Down to the local county recorder's office. Now, I do predominantly Pima and Pinell County here in southern Arizona. So it's all done electronically. Now it's done very, very quickly. Once it's recorded, you are contacted by the escrow company. Both sides, buyer's agent, seller's agent, letting them know that, yes, we have recorded. At that point, that's when the buyer could take possession of the property. Okay, so a good realtor, like myself, will meet the buyer and hand them the keys to the property and say congratulations, shake their hand, take their photos they like, whatever you like to do. At that point, of course, the seller, and there's any proceeds going to them, any liens are paid off out of the proceeds, like their past their mortgages or anything like that. Taxes are prorated, etc. during that transaction. And now the seller goes down the road with money in the bank, hopefully, and the buyer has their new home. That's what they do. Again, an escrow company is a neutral third-party transaction. So, anyhow, I just want to lay that out there for you guys. My name is Wes Stolcik. I'm a realtor with Omni Homes International, here to help you with your real estate needs. 520-404-9773. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you. Bye-bye.